Contestant. This is somebody I don't know who they are, but they have a cool. Their name sounds like an author name, like on the cover of like a mystery book. James Oneil. Come on up, James Oneil. I like your beard. That's special.
How's it going, everybody? I did this last year and I had a lot of fun, so I thought I'd try it again. So, yay. How's it going, guys? That's good. You guys have a lot of energy, and that's good, because I don't. Probably because I'm fat. So my name's James Oneil, and usually I introduce myself as a college graduate. Yes, I graduated from college. A community college. It's still a college, degree, but it just means I'm a low achiever. But now I'm here. Yeah. But I'm 26, and I'm at that age that when I went to college after high school, I thought the guy who was 26 was kind of weird. And now I'm that guy. But here, I'm in a class with a bunch of 19, 20-year-olds like you guys, and I'm like, yeah, I'm 26. And yes, I'll buy you alcohol. Going back to school so far has taught a lot about me. It's taught me a lot about me, is what I'm trying to say. Like in between classes, I would go to the bathroom just to fart. It turns out I'm creepy. But what I like about this place, all right. But what I like about Western is you guys have condoms in the bathroom, which is cool. They're not my particular brand, but I'll wear them to class anyway. And during these winter months, I'll just pretend it's a dick scarf. That's weird. But this place to me is so much more difficult than what Shenectady was. Like Shenectady, I could never do homework and pull decent grades. Here, I actually had a history professor come up to me after class and he said, "James, I think you have a learning disability." My first response was like, shit. But then I was like, well, I'll run with this. Maybe I will let him think I'm retarded. That way on my next paper, I'll just be like, oh. So I got a Snuggie for Christmas. Yeah, what? I thought it was a joke. But it turns out I love it. Yes. And now I'm trying to figure out ways to wear it in public without making it creepy. Like the first idea I had was I'll get a belt and accessorize. But then I was like, screw that. I am getting two, and I'm gonna wear them front to back and look like a wizard. And then I'll just walk around and kick little kids and say things like, "You shall not pass." And on those days where I'm feeling extra brave, I'll carry around a stick and I'll point it at bald people and say clever things like "Expelliarmus." And if they look at me weird, I'll just run away. So I got married last year. Thank you guys very much. That was the biggest applause I've ever gotten in my life. I wish my wife was at it, but so far it's been a lot of fun and it's been really easy. But I think it's because I let her wear the pants, not because I wanted to. I grew out of them. But I have a feeling it was probably my fault, because I picked skinny jeans. I couldn't help myself, they're so stylish. Early on in our marriage, we thought we'd keep it fun by having date nights and stuff. And we had one recently, and it was a lot of fun, and I hope we do it again. But I think it was really awkward that she's the only one that got laid. Weird. But after we got married, we got a house together, and it was awesome because I've never had my own place, but I had a storage for 4 years, and I had to move that storage into my new house with my wife, and I learned a lot from having a storage for 4 years. I learned I had a lot of Ninja Turtles. And the entire comic book card collection of G.I. Joe cards. And 2 boxes of unused condoms. Which is a great place to keep condoms. Because I come here to get condoms. What? But we got a dog together, and it's great. It's a big dog and keeps us warm and loves to love us. But my wife puts it in the bed with us when we're sleeping, which is okay because it keeps the bed really warm during the winter months. Have you ever woken up in the middle of the night because you're scared and you're in pain? You think you're dying, and then you realize it's just the dog kicking you in the balls. It was an English Mastiff. So standing up, it was the same size as I was. And I have a queen-size bed, so it was kind of a tight fit. That's what she said. But I'd like to say that my marriage was totally fine so far, but it's had bumps in the road, just like every relationship, But one night I was getting into bed, and I was doing that half bend over thing where everything's just kind of hanging forward, and my wife says to me, "Babe, you're getting fat." I thought I was gonna let it slide because she said it cute, but I had to fucking hit her. And now when we go to court, I hope we get one of those black lady judges that loves chubby white guys like me. And I'll be like, "Your Honor, she called me fat." And she'll be like, "What?" Hit her again. I know we've only been married a year, but I'm already starting to kind of freak out about when we turn 40 and we have to start doing random stuff to get turned on, Role playing or something. And I can just imagine myself at the bar with a friend of mine, and I'll be like, "Hey, you see that drunk girl over there?" And he's like, "Yeah." I'm gonna take her home. And he's like, "Isn't that your wife?" And I'm like, "Yeah." And then she'll walk over and say something kinky like, "Hey, have you ever been with a black chick?" And then I'll be scared. And she'll be disappointed. And then we'll have another date night. I love my wife. So I don't have any kids yet, but I've got nieces and nephews, and I've slowly learned that I fucking hate kids. I have got this one 7-year-old nephew that gets on my nerves constantly, and I think I've run out of ways to punish him. He was getting on my nerves one time, and I said to him, "You just lost your bathroom privileges." He didn't take that too well. He shit his pants. And now he lives with me, which is kind of weird. But he's adorable. He told me the other day that he had a scary dream in the middle of the night. He was like, "James, I had a scary dream. It was a zombie dream, and I couldn't fall back to sleep." I was like, "I'm sorry, buddy." And then he asked me to tell him. He's like, "Uncle James, tell me a scary story or a scary dream you had." And I was like, "The funniest thing, man, I dreamed that I was a Republican." I was so scared. So I don't have any kids, but like for some reason I feel like if I was a father, I'd probably try to sell my kids. I don't know why. I'm a little paranoid about that. Like I can just see myself on the side of the road in a trench coat, and I'd be like, "How would you like to buy an adorable ginger child? He can play hide and seek in an all-white room, and he has no soul." Anyways, thank you very much.
Love a good ginger joke. If I was straight and we weren't married.